Hello, Wildcat family. Welcome to this edition of the RISD School Zone. Well, I hope you had a great holiday season. Want to wish everybody a happy new year and welcome to the second semester. Man, it's cold outside. I don't know if you've noticed that or not, but we are in the time of year when it's often cold outside, and sometimes we have to deal with school closures. So I wanted to give you a little bit of information on that, make sure that we're set up to get that information across to parents and community members. I have memories of when I was a child of my sisters and I gathered around the radio in our home and waiting for the long list of school closures to come through. And we would wait and listen for our school to be named, and we would celebrate if we didn't have to go to school that day. Well, times are a little bit different now, and we try to get information out to people quicker than just listening through a list of schools on a radio station. So there are a couple of ways that you can access information. Probably the quickest, the easiest way for you to get solid information from the school is to download the Reigns ISD app. And you can do that, either go to the Google App Store or the Apple App Store, and you get it through that way. Or you can also go on our website, and there's a QR code that you can download that app directly. That'll be the fastest way to get the information, but we also do send it through a couple of different sources. We'll send emails and or phone messages, depending on what you have set up in your Skyward account. It's really important that you make sure and have accurate information in there, as far as your phone number that you want us to use and also your email address, so that those messages go out to the right recipients. But you can set that up, and there's actually places where you can check how you want that information to come to you. And then the third way would be social media accounts. I would encourage you to pay attention just to the official social media accounts for Reigns ISD. And that can be Reigns ISD itself or one of our campus, the official site. There are other community sites or local community member sites that may put out information that sometimes can be helpful, but I would want you to really look for official information if we're dealing with school closures or delays and things of that nature, so you make sure you have the right information. Now, when these things come up, I wish I had a crystal ball and we could know exactly what's going to happen with the weather. Our weathermen are getting better and better. I think we have better information than we've ever had before, but sometimes it depends on what app you're looking at, what they think is going to happen with the weather. Sometimes the calls are easier to make, and sometimes they're more tricky. I will tell you, obviously, we want kids in school as much as possible. That's what we're here to do. We're here to educate students. So we want them here, but we only want them here if they can be safe and if the teachers that are coming in to work with them can also be safe. So I know that when we make decisions to delay school or to cancel school, that then families do have to scramble and make other plans. So I recognize that can be a hardship. So because of that, I will try, when it's possible, to make decisions as early as we can to get that information to you so that you can then make those arrangements. Please understand that it's not always possible. Sometimes things happen early in the morning, and when we get out, and on those days, we will get out early in the morning and drive the routes and things like that and make sure it's safe. And if we determine at that point that we gotta make a call, then we'll do that. But when possible, we'll get that information to you as soon as we can. All right. Again, welcome to the second semester and Happy New Year.